Let's build an entire print-on-demand business together, and the first step is finding your niche, which is basically the group of people you're selling to, like pet lovers, gym enthusiasts, gardeners, and so on. So to do that, copy my niche research prompt, which you'll find in the description below, and give it to ChatGPT. The AI will do the research for you and generate a list of niches and sub-niches you can choose from. As you can see, there are many different ideas here, and for sure, something will catch your eye. Now, after you pick a niche, let's say electricians, for example, you need to verify that people are actually buying in that niche. And to do that, I have two free methods for you. But let me quickly explain what print-on-demand actually is for those who don't know. Print-on-demand is basically a business model where you sell custom products like clothing or posters without holding any inventory yourself. You simply create the design and upload it to a print-on-demand company like Gelato. Then, whenever someone places an order, Gelato prints the design on the product and ships it directly to your customer, which means you don't have to buy inventory upfront or spend money on stock, making it a very low-risk business to start. Alright, so the first method to verify a winning niche is by using the Meta Ad Library, which lets you spy on active ads completely for free. Start by typing a keyword related to your niche. For example, let's type electrician shirt and hit enter. Now we can see all the ads currently running related to that niche. And as you can see, this is a goldmine of product ideas and designs to take inspiration from. Now, the way we verify if a product is actually making money is by looking at how long the ad has been running. For example, this shirt here was published only 9 days ago at the time I'm recording this video, which means it's still too early to know if it's a winner or not, because it's likely still in the testing phase. But if we look at this shirt right here, the ad was first published back in December 2025, which is around 6 months ago. So ask yourself this: would you keep paying for ads every single day for 6 months straight if the product wasn't making money? Of course not. The reason they're still running this ad is because it's producing results. And when I dug a little deeper, I found that they're running over 120 ads targeting the exact same niche, which is a very strong sign that this niche is making money. So, using this method, you can quickly validate a niche and get an endless supply of winning design ideas completely for free. Now for the second free method, you can simply use the Etsy search bar and type a keyword related to your niche. For example, let's search for gardening shirt. Once you hit enter, you'll see all the listings targeting that specific audience. And what we're looking for here is proof that people are actually buying in this niche. The first thing I like to check is the bestseller and popular now badges, because that's Etsy basically telling you for free that these products are getting traffic and sales. After that, open the listing and verify it even further. For example, right here, Etsy is telling us that this product is in high demand and that 4 people bought it in the last 24 hours. That's already a very strong sign. Another thing I like to do is scroll down to the reviews section and sort by most recent. If you see fresh reviews coming in consistently, whether it's throughout the same month or even on the same day, like this example here, that's usually a sign the product is actively making sales right now. And just to verify it even further, I checked this listing using a paid tool. And as you can see, this single shirt is generating around $2,400 per month. And that's basically how I find winning design ideas and verify whether a niche is worth entering or not. Alright, so the next question is, what should you actually sell? Shirts, posters, phone cases? What exactly? To answer that, I like to open Gelato, which is the print-on-demand service we'll be using. Then head over to the product catalog and select the bestsellers category. By the way, you can follow along by clicking the first link in the description and signing up for free. That will take you directly to your dashboard. And right there, you'll see the top products people are currently buying and selling. You'll find shirts, posters, wall art, mugs, photo books, calendars. Basically everything in this category is popular and selling well. Or you can go back to Etsy and see which type of product is being sold the most in your niche. For example, if most of the top listings are shirts, that's usually a good sign that shirts are the best product to start with in that niche. Alright, so the next step is connecting your store, which is pretty simple. If we click here on stores, you can see that Gelato integrates with all major platforms, including Shopify and Etsy. I highly recommend going with Etsy because you can get sales through free organic traffic, unlike most other platforms, which usually require paid ads. So I'll choose Etsy, sign into my account, And just like that, the store is fully connected to Gelato, which means it's finally time to publish our first product. From the product catalog, we're going to choose the product we want to sell. I'll go with this t-shirt. Here, you can see the product cost as well as the shipping cost. However, if you have Gelato Plus, those costs will be lower, so I recommend activating the free trial since it also comes with a bunch of other benefits. Now click Add to Store and select your connected Etsy store. On this page, you can start customizing the product. You can choose the colors you want to offer, as well as the sizes. And right here comes the part that will actually make you money, which is uploading the design we want printed on the shirt. Now, this used to be the most difficult part, but luckily for us, AI has made it dangerously easy. And here's what you need to do. First, we have simple text-based designs, which can be created directly inside Gelato. Just click on text, then add text, and you'll have all the options to change the font, size, color, and position to create a clean typography design without leaving Gelato. You can also add graphics from the library to make the design even more interesting. And if we click on preview, you can see how good that looks and how easy it was to create. So that's for basic text-based designs. Now, let's talk about more advanced designs that include illustrations and graphics. Let's take this electrician shirt we saw earlier as an example, and let me show you how easy it is to recreate a design like this using AI. I'll take a screenshot of it, attach it to ChatGPT, and give it a prompt like, recreate this t-shirt design on a transparent background. Once we hit enter, within seconds we'll have a very similar version generated, which is honestly mind-blowing considering how easy it was. But of course, we don't want to copy the design exactly as it is. That's not how you should do it. Instead, ask ChatGPT to generate a new version inspired by that winning design, just like I did here. And by doing that, you can create brand new designs based on a proven concept with just a few clicks. Once your design is ready, upload it to Gelato and make sure it fits properly within the print area. Now, of course, there are more advanced ways to generate designs with AI, but for now, I just want you to get started as quickly as possible. So once the design is ready, click Continue to Mockups. In this step, you're basically choosing the mockups that will appear in your Etsy listing. Gelato already offers a bunch of great mockups, but depending on your niche, like this electrician design for example, you may want something more customized. And that's where the Magic Mockups feature comes in. It lets you generate completely new mockups using AI. So here, I'll paste in my prompt, featuring an electrician standing naturally and looking directly at the camera, then hit generate. As you can see, the result looks amazing and fits the design much better. From here, you can generate more mockups or add the ones you like and click Continue to move to the next step, which is adding the product title and description. These are important because they help people discover your product through Etsy search. Normally, you would look at similar listings in your niche and take inspiration from them when writing your title and description. But luckily for us, Gelato has a built-in AI tool that automatically generates titles and descriptions. All we need to do is provide a short description of the product and click Generate. Within seconds, Gelato will create a solid title, description, and relevant tags, which are also very important for helping people discover your listing for free. Once that's done, we can move on to the final step, which is pricing. This table shows you the product cost, shipping cost, and estimated profit based on the retail price you set. I recommend pricing your products at least double the production cost so you have a healthy profit margin and room to run paid ads if needed. Once you're done, click Continue to Review, and if everything looks good, hit Publish. And just like that, the product is now published on Etsy and connected to Gelato, which means whenever you get an order, it's automatically sent to Gelato, where the product gets fulfilled and shipped for you. So let's say you're selling the product for $30 and the fulfillment cost is $14. That leaves you with around $16 in profit. Now, when it comes to getting customers, Etsy is incredibly powerful for free organic traffic. With the right title, tags, and keywords, your products can absolutely get discovered without spending money on ads. And of course, the more listings you publish, the faster your chances of getting sales increase. However, if you want to boost your chances even more, I highly recommend posting short-form content on social media, similar to the videos you see every day in your feed. In fact, in my previous video, I showed an entire workflow for creating that type of viral content using AI, so feel free to check that out because it's incredibly helpful. So, if you're serious about putting what you learned into practice, make sure to use my link to try Gelato for free and start building your business today.